Sometimes obsessed about this question, and the answer to it just kind of disappoints me on today's Think Share. Hello and welcome to the Daily Think Share. My name is Zach. I'm here to bring to you what I've been thinking about, sharing about, talking about, listening to that doesn't belong in math class. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. I come up with a new video every day sometime after 4 o'clock. So I was just recently, my wife was showing me the list of international popular songs, and one of the songs that was really popular in like multiple countries right now is Post Malone Rockstar. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna watch the video for it. I'm sure it must be pretty interesting if like we listen to the song, we're like, why is this popular everywhere? And so I'm scrolling through and I see this song called White Iverson, which I think back to when I was in 6th grade and I got my first pair of Iversons. I got like the slip-on ones that were kind of cool looking right here, but not as cool as the other ones. And I figured, oh, maybe it has a kind of a fun song that'll bring me back to my childhood. I'm sure we're probably about the same age. I'm 27 now, and so I'm watching this video, and he's out in the desert rolling around in a Rolls Royce, and his first words is, I'm saucing on you. I'm balling on you. It's like I can appreciate the beat. It's a pleasant song to listen to. But one thing that kind of disappointed me, so there's this question that I'm always thinking about, and it's like I feel like I'm always a little bit disappointed about the answer to my question just from where I am in life right now, which is, will they remember me when I'm gone? And I think all the time I'm sort of obsessed with this question. Is the inevitable fact is that we're all going to be forgotten. Even Jesus is going to be forgotten when our planet gets wiped out by some kind of comet and all of human existence is just kind of obliterated. But I think one thing I'm always trying to do is make sure I have the biggest impact that I can have while I'm here. And the reason I bring this up and why it has to do with Post Malone is that one of the things he says in his song is, you're going to remember me when I'm gone. And I was just thinking about, it could be me just being a hater, but what are they going to remember this guy for when he's gone? That, he had a song saying congratulations, that he did really well. And he had a bunch of people like try to be friends with him after he came up. But like, what kind of impact did it really have on the world? Like when you make music videos about your success, but you don't really, your success is really just popularity. Like, what if your success was the amount of people that you got to influence or made a difference for? So the disappointing part of this question is what's it going to be like when I'm gone, is and what kind of impact will I have had, is that I wonder, like, how can I measure up to someone that's had a couple 100 million people witness their music. And I think the best answer I could come up with and what I can do to strive to, I know first off, I shouldn't really be comparing myself to this, because it obviously is an easy way to get down on yourself. But I think that the way that I can do it, and Gary Vaynerchuk talks about this all the time, is that depth is more important than width. So talking to the most amount of people possible is not always as important as how deep you're able to get with 20 people versus how many millions you're able to be in the front of. So I'm going to try to make the biggest difference I can for the viewers I have on this channel. I'm going to try to make the biggest difference I can for the students I have in class. I'm not going to be talking to 100 million people in my life. I might not be in front of 100 million people in my life, but I can make a huge difference for 1,000 students that are going to come through my classrooms over the next decade. I can make a huge difference. I'd like to think I can for the 20 subscribers that watch every single one of my videos. So for those of you out there that obsess about the same question, you want to be remembered after you die, that's a reality we all have to face some days. We're going to be obliterated, and there's just going to be no memory of us someday. The only memory there will be of us is however much people talk about us and what kind of difference we made. And unless we are immortalizing ourselves by having content and doing things that people are always going to remember, kind of like what Jesus did, or even a couple hundred years ago, thinking about the legacy of who were the difference makers, the Michelangelos, the Leonardo da Vinci's, and the philosophers that made a difference for us, and made a difference for our happiness and well-being. What can we do to immortalize ourselves? And I think that video right now is one of the best ways, or making books, because those can be passed down even after you as a human being and a personality are gone. So for those of you out there that want to make a difference, put in the comments, what are you doing to try to immortalize yourself and have the impact that you're able to have outlive you, and have the impact after your grave still continue. Let me know what you think. And if you like this, give it a like. If you want to hear more of what I have to say on a daily basis, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell if you want notifications. Thank you for watching. Stay weird.